I wouldn't use the use this in front of your members. I was just doing that earlier because to make things more explicit, it's actually implied. You can always pretend that if there isn't anything before, then you can pretend that it's this. So it's implicit. Can you still validate with an automatic property? No, you cannot put any logic into an automatic property. Although that's not technically true. You can go download PostSharp and throw on an aspect, but that's way beyond the scope. No semicolon after public decimal price. No, there is no semicolon after this. Just like there's no semicolon after properties, like normal properties, and there aren't any semicolons after constructors or methods. Automatic properties, just to restrict whether set or get is available, that's my most common use case of them. The second use case of an automatic property is when you feel like, hey, I really do want a public field. I know the consequences of it, but I really, really, really do want it for some reason. Just smack yourself in the face and use an automatic property instead. The reasons for doing this are slightly esoteric, but they are documented, particularly when it comes to what's called binary compatibility. If you find yourself in a situation where you absolutely want a public field, just write a public automatic property with a public getter and setter instead. The difference between my name property and my price property is that my name property, I explicitly wrote both the backing field called name, the getter, which returns name, and the setter, which sets name. With my automatic property on line 18, I had the compiler write all of that for me. This property requires a backing field and two methods, whereas this property, because I used the special syntax called automatic properties, has the C# compiler write it all for me. What field will price use? The field that price is going to use is generated by the compiler. It's actually completely inaccessible. See, price is not a field. It's an automatic property. The C# compiler generates a backing field for me. I wonder if I can coax the debugger to show me that backing field. Oh, I probably could. Or, you know what I could do? I could do. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Seriously, guy. There we go.